office initiation, the default site for theme park, and one that's pretty standard, all things considered. Like, there's not really much you can change. Starting in B site initiation, there are 2 walls you're going to reinforce and 2 holes you're going to make. Make a head hole here on the southeast and reinforce the wall on the left. The attacker's plan is to drop from the hatch and try to get over here for the default plant because it's super safe. If you put the head holes here, they have to worry about what you can see through the head hole and then someone peeking from the door. It basically just gives them that little bit of anxiety. Plus, trying to open this without an Ash or a Zoph is going to be a little hard. Over on your west wall, make a crouch rotate here, reinforce the right wall. This is so if you have roamers on the west side of the map, they can come back to site safely and reinforce behind them. You specifically do the crouch hole on this wall here because they don't really see much from this angle, and from the hallway towards double door, they see even less while having their entire back exposed to double door. And then over here, make a vault rotate. This is a vault so that you can actually fight through it and still be able to go through it without giving the attackers just a free sprint to run through, like the door here. Like with the vault here, you can actually back and forth kind of peek the door and the hole. With a crouch, you can't do that, and with a sprint, like I said, attackers get a easier way in. Now that you're in benches, waiting room, whatever you want to call it, crouch rotate here, going into A site, into office, so that attackers coming in have to actually go slow and be a little more vulnerable, and reinforce the right side wall next to it. Now that we're in A site, in office, get both of these west walls. Go into the vault to the north, crouch rotate onto the scaffold here. The guy playing scaffold is going to be responsible for protecting this wall and pressuring them basically if they push anywhere west side, because you can see the hallway, you can see where they would be going into your crouch rotate into B, you can see them coming out of bake, etc, etc. And to keep the scaffold guy safe, reinforce the other wall. And then if they decide to waste a hard breach opening that, you can just reinforce this. On the southeast wall in office, make a head hole here into cache and reinforce this wall. So now attackers have to decide if they're going to look at the head hole here, at the door here, at the door over here, but we're not done yet. This entire wall in cache hall, head holes, the entire thing. Holes across the whole fucking thing. And then on this wall here at the end, footholes. So now, as an attacker, you have to look at bathroom, head holes, head holes. You have footholes here that you're probably fucked from. So pushing this is going to be a nightmare. But as a defender, if the enemy decides to start taking double door, and you know for a fact no one's coming cache, you have a really strong position to fight the double door. Try to have at least one person roaming the west side, because you want to make sure the only way the enemy can come in from the west side is this double door. You want to choke them here. And if the enemy is coming east side, you want to make sure you have someone on the head holes here for security and someone on the head holes here for office. If you have vault full reinforced and you're just sort of waiting for the enemy to come to you, they're just going to decide to push B and plant there instead. Like, you will get no value just hunkering down in vault.